Come on, we can do better than that. How are we doing? Are we well? Very good, very good. Salam alaikum, everyone. Mashallah, mashallah. We'll crack on with the Jihadi Party Conference. Thank you for coming. Very good. Thank you for coming. Welcome, welcome. A little about me. My name is Mohsin Yesilada. I am from a Muslim background. Let's be honest, if I wasn't, that would have been very inappropriate. But I won't bore you guys with all those little Muslim details because you probably want to work out how and why I look like an Arab J from In-Betweeners. It's a good look, innit? It's a good look, innit? It's a good look, innit? It's a good look. It's a good look. Do you think it's funny? In year 6 when that show came out. Year 6! My life ended in year 6! I was fit when I was 10. When I was 11, I became a novelty act. And now I'm here with you cunts, talking about it. Where the fuck did you lot go? You twats! Sit the fuck down and post about it on your blogs. How about you got yelled at by a little Turkish boy? Where the fuck have your goth friends gone? They've gone to listen to Linkin Park or some shit. What's going on? For fuck's sake. Oh, God. White guy who started listening to drill music recently. Thank you for coming. You see that shit? That's Stormzy's fault. Right there. For fuck's sake. Oh, fuck off. Oasis ended 15 years ago, dickhead. Salam alaikum. Mashallah, alhamdulillah. Yeah. You protected a few statues in your day. Look at that. Only the good ones. England. Very good. Yeah. We live in England. He lives in England. There's a difference. Now, looking like the Arab J from In-Betweeners can get you in trouble. I got banned from my mosque. To be fair, it might be my fault. Everyone in the mosque was doing what they were supposed to be doing in a mosque. They were walking in, they were saying, Salam alaikum, brother. Salam alaikum, brother. I walked in like a dickhead and went, oh, Muslim friends. We've had a lot of bad news recently. Shall we start off with some good news? I recently lost 20 kilos, people. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. This is how I knew it was time to lose weight, yeah? I was getting dressed in my bedroom, and my neighbor from their garden saw me naked. And in that moment, instead of covering my balls, I covered my tits. It's good to see you again, mate. Next time, no need for the binoculars. Yeah. You guys having a good night? Comedy's fun. Comedy's fun. I love doing comedy. My dad doesn't rate that I'm doing this, yeah? Old school Muslim man, right? Doesn't do anything for free. When I started stand-up, yeah, I did a lot of unpaid gigs to build up my experience. And that's exactly what I said to my dad. I was like, Dad, I'm going to try this stand-up comedy stuff, but I'm not going to get paid for the first couple of years so I can get somewhere. Fair enough? Fair enough, right? Yeah, that's just life. You pay your dues. My dad tells all of our family back home now, you know Mohsin? He's a volunteer comedian. Like tonight's part of my Duke of Edinburgh. He's only come to one comedy show. He came to a roast battle. Give me a cheer if you know what a roast battle is. Okay, give me a cheer if you don't know what a roast battle is. Okay, we're all on board. Right? For those of you who don't know, a roast battle is when two comedians come on stage and they have sex. I'm joking, they don't do that. They insult each other for your entertainment. Now, my dad walks with a limp. The person I was roasting saw that my dad walks with a limp. So decided to say in front of me, in front of my dad and 300 people, the reason your dad walks with a limp, mate, is because I fucked him in the arse. Imagine that drive home with my 70-year-old Muslim father. On the motorway, he turns around to me like, what did that little boy say about me? I was like, well, Dad, the reason you walk with a limp, it's not because of the 30 years working 16 hours a day to provide for your family. It's because he made loving your bum so hard. Got to dress it up somehow, innit? But you are no longer able to walk in a straight line. And my dad said, oh shit, you're not. 70-year-old Muslim man turns around to me in the middle of the night and goes, huh. He's a fucking liar. As if anyone believed him. Do you know what I mean? And English isn't my dad's first language, so he hasn't even got the skills necessary to defend himself properly. So now he's just saying words in English that make no sense. Like, you tell that boy, you tell him, I fuck in his mouth. I'm like, that doesn't help. Okay, we're all friends now. My 9-year-old nephew is a prick. He is. I've tried to love him. He's a cunt, right? When no one's looking, I kick him. It's fine. He's a prick. I've tried to like him. He's a knobhead. It's fine, right? I bought him Jenga. Are we all familiar with Jenga? Do you remember Jenga, where you take the pieces out, right? This dickhead thought it was shortbread, dipped it in my cup of tea. I picked him up from school the other day, yeah? Now, when you pick up a 9-year-old boy from a school, yeah, and you don't own that child, right? Any primary school teachers? Yeah, you dickheads. Okay, that's fine, right? But teachers like to play this little game with you. You may play that game. That game is called Are You a Paedophile? They bring my nephew to the door, yeah, and they whisper in my nephew's ear, do you know this man? And in that moment, guys, yeah, I'm looking at my nephew. And my 9-year-old nephew, who I've known for his entire shit 9 years, is looking back at me. And I know my 9-year-old nephew is thinking, I could fuck your day up right now. 9 years old, got racially abused in school for the first time. Another 9-year-old kid told him to go back to his own country. Mad, isn't it? But his reaction was incredible. He turns around to me and goes, I shouldn't have to stand for this, Uncle Mohsin. I said, no, mate, you shouldn't have to stand for this. What are you going to do? You're going to go fight him? I'll fight his uncle if he's shorter than me. Let's have it. Yeah? But this kid's in Gen Z, didn't say any of that. Instead, he turns around to me and goes, no, Uncle Mohsin. Violence solves nothing. I'm just going to talk about racism in assembly, for God's sake. For fuck's sake. Do you know what, dickhead? Go back to your own country. England! You've been here for 9 years, you don't speak the language. And then he asked a fair question for a 9-year-old. He says, how do I talk about racism? I was like, I don't know, bruv. Go on YouTube. Watch someone else talk about racism, maybe you get an idea for it. And that's exactly what he did. And we all showed up to this family assembly and we sat on those benches. Do you remember those benches? Yeah? Where your knees are touching your chin. And if you sit on the edge, you get a special surprise. Do you remember that? Yeah? Sexual awakening in year 6, isn't it? Oh, wow, that was the best bit. You do look like a whore. Fair enough. I'm joking, Shirley. Shirley. I prefer Shirley. Anyway. In Islam, that means hello. It's fine. And he's at the side of the stage. And he's got papers. He's wearing a suit. I'm going to level with you guys. We didn't buy him a suit. So where the fuck did he get a suit from? Do you know what I mean? And he's looking bare confident. He's got papers looking like the love child of Priti Patel and Boris Johnson. Yeah? And he gives us a little thumbs up. And I was like, yeah, dickhead. Anyway. And they call him to the stage to talk about racism. 9-year-old Mesut Hussein. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause. And he wobbles up to the stage. And as soon as he grabs that microphone, that little confidence, stage fright. Starts crying down the microphone. It was the happiest day of my life. Warm. Starts looking at me like, Uncle Mohsin, help, what do I do? What do I do? I'm scared. You know when kids cry, they sound like that dusty toy in Toy Story, like... I wanna be here. I wanna go home. A little bit of snot left his nose, touched the floor, came back up. What do I do, Uncle Mohsin? I was like, don't know, mate, this was your shit idea. Got racially abused once, tried to give a TED talk. You're on your own. He's like, okay, thanks for the advice. I'm going to do it. I said, do what you want. Looks at his notes, composes himself like... Okay, I'm going to do it. Sorry. Okay, just like your ass. As a black woman. Oh no. Oh fuck, oh no. And in that moment, one of those annoying mums nudged me from behind like, which one's yours, darling? I panicked, I said, none of them, I'm a paedophile, ask the school. You guys have been fantastic. See you later.